Welcome back, everybody. I'm Allison Love Beatty, and this is Allie's Voice. Today, I'd like to address an issue that's going to possibly affect everybody over the next 3 months. It's the fact that December, January, and February, and a little bit of March, tend to be the months of the year that have the highest rate of diabetes diagnosis. And this is a culmination of a lot of factors, but I think it's pretty much, it's triggered by the fact that we have these, super indulgent holidays where, everybody's eating more and probably less time to work and shorter days, yada, 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 colder outside. So somebody by the name of Barbara Quinn wrote a great article today titled "Prediabetes Need Not Become Diabetes," which is great. Actually, it's optimism. And what she says is eating other lifestyle changes can reduce risk of developing the lifelong disease by 58%. Great, cool. And then she goes through to explain that, it's great that there's a lot of education out there and programs that people can be put on once they're diagnosed with diabetes. But today, I think I'm going to extract a few tips from her article as well as a few tips of my own to help people figure out how you can safely remain behind the lines of being officially diagnosed this season, because nothing would make me happier than to keep people, out of the boat. Don't get me wrong, people with diabetes are delightful people, but you know what, if you can avoid it altogether, even better. So, starting off, what she recommends was definitely watch the saturated fat content this holiday. I'm kind of a strong believer on boosting up your omega-3s, so I'm just going to say more omega-3s, possibly less saturated fat, but that's one little thing. She also says that people who get 150 minutes of moderately intensive physical activity every week, that's one of the criteria that helps stave off the full-blown development of diabetes. So let's just say 5 days a week, after dinner you decide to leave your house and, you keep walking for 15 minutes and then you turn around and come back. You do that Monday through Friday. There you go. There's your 150 minutes of moderate intensive physical activity. Working muscle cells become more sensitive and less resistant to insulin. I notice this when I go to the gym. I factor in when I know I'm spilling sugar in my urine. That we're getting real close now here. But, basically, that's how the Egyptians used to diagnose diabetes. They would say, well, you're spilling glucose in your urine because your blood can no longer handle this. Your body is perceiving the glucose as a toxin, and that's what your kidneys do. They get rid of toxins from your body. It's very simple. I actually can check this now. These are chem strips. What you do is you actually test your urine for any inkling of sugar in your urine. If there's sugar spilling, if the cup runneth over, it means you've got more on board than you can handle. So just, tailor it back a little. That's when you really should say, okay, body doesn't need any more, nutrients of any sort. Just start drinking water. Just some great options, stuff that you recommend anywhere. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3 tips. They're in the story, but dietary fiber also helps a great amount. I know that the FDA tries to recommend 25 to 35 grams a day, and most people are getting, paltry, probably less than half of that amount. To no fault of your own, it's difficult to really go out and find foods that are convenient and more wholesome and containing fiber. But just check the labels. It's right under the carbohydrates. Usually try and consume, if there's a food with 20 grams of carbs, try and get yourself at least 2 grams, maybe even, 4 is pushing it. Try and get more fiber. It really helps because fiber acts as a sponge and it stops the glucose from leaving the alimentary canal so quickly and entering the blood. and it's sort of a natural synergy between fiber restraining sugar from getting into your blood so quickly, and then forcing your kidneys to have to filter it out of the body if it's too much. So there are lots of safety mechanisms built into the body, and it's great if you take advantage of each and every one of them. Okay, Barbara goes on to say drop a few pounds. Nobody wants to hear that around the winter. This is when everybody's packing it on, for crying out loud. Even the bears, they're packing it on, but they hibernate. They don't really celebrate so much anymore. They've kind of given that up. Anyway, these are my few tips, and any way, shape, or form, by any means possible, please, everybody, just, watch your glucose threshold this Christmas, this holiday season, this winter. Get some chem strips. Make sure you're not spilling. If the cup runneth over, fill up the cup with some water and just keep drinking. I don't know, I feel like a hypocrite because, 22 years of diabetes, and I don't know, I wish I could have given this advice a long time ago to anybody. I would love to see people not break the monumental mark this year of diabetes diagnosis, and it's just, I really think that if you consciously understand how to stop it from happening, that's definitely, it's worth its weight in gold of the advice that I can share with you. And I hope this helps. Any questions, please contact me or reach out. I'm on tudiabetes.com. That's TU diabetes.com. It's a great online community with tons of really nice people, very informative. See you guys there. Have a great holiday season. Oh, I'll be blogging though, don't worry. I'll see you next time.